Finally, I'm in a car that suits more budgets, unlike all the premium cars that I've been testing lately. I don't know if it's just that like only premium cars are being launched at the moment, but finally I am in what would suit most budgets, I'd like to think, and that is of this Renault Sandero Stepway Plus, which sits as the flagship of this range. Guys, it's so wintry and stormy in here. So the Sandero has always been really successful. The Stepway as well. Since 2011, it's sold over 26,000 units. And it continues to be that car that sort of offers really good value for money. And it can sort of fit a small family. You know, it offers space, good features, and like I say, value for money. You've got 292 litres of space in the boot, which is a smidge more than what is offered in the Polo Vivo. And considering this is a compact car, it is pretty good, especially for this segment. Rear legroom isn't great, but again, not many cars in the segment are. I mean, I can fit back there, but I can fit back in most back seats. In terms of safety, this has also been a class leader, and it continues to do so. I mean, I haven't tested the safety features because, you know, I feel like that I wouldn't like to do that, you know. This has EBA with ABS as well as ESP and ASR, all standard. Do you know, I said that was a lot of acronyms in one sentence, and I hope I got them all right. It got 3 stars from the Global NCAP for adults, but for children, it got 4 stars for children's safety, which makes this the safest car for children in its segment, which I imagine will appeal hugely to families who've got kids. Obviously, you just know that your kids are pretty safe back there. And then all the other features which make this such a good value for money offering. It's got all-round electric windows. It's got cruise control with speed limiter. You've got rear parking sensors. These leather seats, I think, probably great for a family if you've got kids who spill stuff and are gross and spit and vom and all of that. But they do cost just over 10,000 Rand as an optional extra. Might be worth it though, might be worth considering. If you don't have kids, I wouldn't worry about it. So now we've spoken about the amazing features, it's got space, it's hella safe, but now the engine, okay. So this shares the 0.9 litre turbocharged three-cylinder engine that you'll find in the Clio. It's got 66 kilowatts of power and 135 Newton meters of torque. Now, if you're driving on your own around town and everything, there isn't really much of a problem, except maybe from traffic light to traffic light. I find as you're wanting to go, there's that little bit of a lull before the turbo kicks in. That just needs a little bit of fancy footwork in order to make sure that you've got enough revs going. However, it is sort of conducive to stalling or revving and looking like a total spaz next to the person next to you, like by mistake, because you're trying not to stall. So once you've got the hang of that, you're fine. On the open road, once you're cruising, it's also fine. What is sort of noticeable is the refinement of the engine. So even though it doesn't like bang a huge amount of performance, you're still going to be quite satisfied with it. Also, I just imagine, you know, a family car is not the sort of thing that needs to have crazy performance in it. I don't think, you know, but then I don't have children in a family, so maybe you do want that. I think it's a sort of toss-up between having, you know, just overall refinement and then having maybe a bit more oomph in the engine. Fuel consumption is claimed at 5.4 litres per 100 Ks. I'm sitting at 7.7. I do have a heavy foot and I sort of gun it around town and traffic light, and I've been trying to push it. I've been trying to see it. So I imagine you're probably going to sit around 7, maybe, and you probably could get it under. Again, depends on your driving style. Now, for the most important part is the price. Okay, at 213,900 Rand, it is an affordable, value for money, bang for your buck, excellent offering. Tick, 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 tick. Genuinely, I think you're gonna struggle to find a brand new car that offers as much as this car offers at the price that they're requesting. So if you are in the market for a sort of small family car, you're a young family, or you've got just one tiny little bambino, then I would suggest taking this for a test drive, because I think you'll be so pleasantly surprised that you might want to buy it.